I support him. I think I always will. I'm upset when he's upset. I'm happy when he's happy.
There is a love story that is told quite frequently like this one. When you are trying to keep up with the reported turbulence between Hailey Baldwin, Selena Gomez, and Justin Bieber, you could find yourself wondering why the two of them broke up. In the past, the singer of Stay and the artist of Love You Like a Love Song had similar aspirations for romantic relationships with their teenage fans. Even before they started dating, Selena gushed over Justin's talent and demeanor when they first met. At the time, she was 18 years old and he was 16 years old. "I take pleasure in Justin," Selena mentioned to MTV in 2010. "His manager contacted me when he first started to come over from Canada and said he would like to meet me, and he was just such a good kid. As his older sister, I feel compelled to protect him at this very moment. In light of this, I tend to exercise caution while interacting with him. Yet, the fact that he is so talented and kind has just sparked our interest in working together. At the moment, he is merely one of the amazing friends that I have." Around September 2010, the couple made the official announcement of their relationship as they walked down the red carpet at the Vanity Fair Oscar party in February 2011. They had been with each other on and off throughout the previous year. Their hectic schedules were the final straw that broke the camel's back in November of 2012. They had a brief reunion in 2014, however, they decided to end their relationship later that same year. After spending time apart and seeing other people, the couple ultimately reconciled in 2017, when they were photographed riding together and posting about it on social media. This marked the beginning of their relationship again. Because of the development of their relationship, they became a well-known couple in the public eye. In 2018, however, Selena Gomez began to fall apart right in front of our eyes as more and more details about their relationship became public. Due to the fact that Justin Bieber, when proposed to Hailey Baldwin in 2018, the possibility of them getting back together for a fourth time was drastically reduced. Why did Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez break up the first time?
I don't want to see your bodies on Instagram. I want to see what's in here. I'm not trying to get validation, nor do I need it anymore.
It is unclear what caused Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber to end their relationship in the first place. When Justin and Selena were separated for the first time, it was in November of 2012. According to a source who spoke to people at the time, she broke up with him about a week from now. The fact that they were so far apart made the situation more problematic. She had a lot of mistrust in her heart. Even though it was challenging, the link had to be severed. The pair was observed dining at dinner a few days later, but nothing further happened after that. During the time leading up to their initial breakup, the couple tended to avoid informing the media about their relationship. However, when they started participating in activities together as a couple, they started to embrace their relationship. Justin even rented out the Staples Center, which is now known as Crypto.com Arena, in Los Angeles, so that he could have a romantic private dinner with Selena. "I abhor the act of concealing. Even though I do keep certain things to myself, once I reach the age of 18, I am going to fall in love," Selena said in an interview with 17 at the time. "As long as I can spend time with other people and discover who I am fine with it." A few while later, after Selena was caught flying to Oslo, Norway to watch Justin Bieber, the couple reunited for a brief moment. Justin disclosed in an interview with Big Boy that the song All That Matters was written by him while he was going through the process of working through the separation. This indicates that the breakup had a significant influence on him, particularly when he was playing in front of a large number of people. "It is something of such a public nature," she said. "It is challenging for both of us, to put it straightforwardly. However, you are aware that she is an incredible woman. Even now, I continue to love her." Why did Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez break up the second time?
Love people deeply, and I won't tolerate ever being treated the way that I had been.
This is the second time that Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber have decided to end their relationship. Late in 2014, Justin and Selena broke up for the second time, having rekindled their relationship earlier in the year. While discussing her song The Heart Wants What It Waves, a former member of Waverly Place disclosed that she was aware of the breakup. "But I know him, and I know his heart. I know what he wouldn't do to hurt me. I know what he wouldn't do. While I was performing on stage, I was considering. Nevertheless, I was unaware that I was experiencing such a high level of self-assurance and a wonderful sense of self-worth, and that this feeling might be shattered by a single occurrence. Through something that is extremely naive. Nevertheless, you send me into a state of insanity and make me believe that it is my fault. I was in excruciating pain. She additionally pointed out that Justin has heard the song and he has seen the video. And it's something that I feel like girls need to hear. And it's something I'm ready to share with people. Because of how much we loved one another. He noted that the early bond between the two individuals was the only thing that mattered. Each one of us was concentrating on the other people. However, when things are like this and you value it, you should always be prepared for people to disappoint you. The relationships in a complicated cover profile were explored by Justin, and I gained a great deal of knowledge from his presentation. I moved in with Selena, my girlfriend, when I was 18 years old. It was with her that I began my own life. In some ways, it was similar to a marriage-like connection. The idea of living with a girl, he stated, was simply excessive for someone of that age. We would fight so hard because we were so committed to each other. Whenever something would happen, I would lose my frickin' mind, and she would lose her mind. They would both lose their minds. One chooses to be in love. Love does not consist of a sensation at all. Some films have been created to look like they are depicting this fairy tale.
I'm never gonna force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right?
In November of 2015, the singer of Baby stated that he would continue to love Selena, regardless of the circumstances. In an interview with Access Hollywood, he states, "She is someone I love very much. Never in my life will I stop loving her. I will never stop making sure that she is doing well." Unless the relationship was extremely toxic and the two of you were physically or psychologically hurting each other, I do not believe that you should end the relationship. We continue to respect one another and will continue to do so. He expressed to Ellen DeGeneres the possibility that they will reconcile in the future. We have a lot of history together, and as a result, I am certain that it can take place. I believe that we are both simply on our paths, trying to figure out who we are. Perhaps once we have figured out who we are, we will be able to join together and form an incredible team. You already know that she will find someone excellent, and I will find someone terrific. To put it another way, I want her to be happy in a real way. Justin Bieber began a romantic relationship with Hailey Baldwin later on in the new year. They ended their relationship a few months later. During the time period between their second breakup and their third reconciliation, Selena dated DJ and singer Zedd, as well as The Weeknd from time to time. There was some turmoil in the relationship between Justin and Sophia Richie beginning. "If you can't handle the hate, then stop posting pictures of your girlfriend, LOL. It should be special between you two only," she commented in response to a post that Justin made on Instagram about the putative relationship. Avoid losing your cool with the people who are supporting you. The love and support that they had for you came before it came from anyone else. "It's funny to see people that used me for attention and still try to point the finger this way," Justin wrote in response to the situation. "A sad life. All people are in love." Subsequently, he expressed his opinion, "I am not one for anyone getting hatred. Hope that you will be able to be kind to one another and my friends. To tell you the truth, I adore my beliefs. I would make an effort to promote something that I was passionate about. The entire interview would revolve around my personal life. Even though I would always make sure to put that grin on my face because I wasn't going to let them get to me, I would always leave a place feeling defeated and embarrassed. Why did Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez break up the final time?"
First got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was gonna fix all my problems.
The most recent breakup between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber had many people wondering why they broke up. Between the years 2017 and 2018, the on and off couple decided to give it one last shot, even though it appeared that things had not worked out in the end. The newspaper E! News reports that they were having a lot of little arguments lately, and one fight in particular blew up and caused them to decide to break up. But they have been in contact the entire time, and their feelings for each other have not changed. Even though he has made some positive adjustments, Selena was able to see that at this moment, they are not compatible with one another. There was a consensus among other sources that Selena started to understand the wider picture when it came to their relationship. This included her overall happiness, as well as the acceptance of her family and friends, as well as her relationship with Justin, in which no one supported their relationship. Justin paid a second visit to Hailey in the Bahamas, 2 months after the public publication of the evidence, and eventually made his proposal to her there. Was planning to wait a little bit before saying anything, but news travels quickly. "Listen to me straightforwardly, Hailey. I am so ridiculously in love with everything about you. I am so committed to spending the rest of my life knowing every single thing there is to know about you and loving you with kindness and respect. In September 2018, they tied the knot in a courthouse ceremony, 2 months after they announced their engagement and 4 months after they had gotten back together. The next year, they held their second wedding in South Carolina, where they once again honored their love for one another. During an interview that took place in September 2022 with Alexandra Cooper of Call Her Daddy, Hailey discussed her and Selena's relationship and how they got along.
Were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
This is so crazy. I've literally never talked about this ever. A lot of the hate and the perpetuation comes from like, oh, you stole him. It's about people knowing the truth. Because there's a truth.
I respect her. There is no drama on a personal level, she remarked. It is for this reason that I find myself acting with complete regard. The nature of love is unchanging. This is the reason why I believe that if everyone on our side is aware of what took place, if we are in a good position, and if we can leave it with respect and clarity, then that would be fantastic. After stating that it gave her a lot of peace, and that the three of them know what happened, she went on to elaborate on how the three of them talked about their relationships and how it resulted in a greater understanding from all parties involved. She said, "It is what it is at that moment. There is no way that you will ever be able to correct every story. New ones will, without a doubt, arrive. This is the reason why I didn't talk about a lot of things, since it is never going to stop. And because of this, I am getting to the point." According to Hailey, those speculations concerning whether or not she had a sexual encounter with Justin when he was seeing Selena were false. It was not a single instance, she stated. When he and I initially started hooking up or anything of that kind, he was never in a relationship at any point in time. It is simply not in my character to interfere with the relationship of another person. I would never do so. Even more impressive than that was the way I was raised. I have no interest in carrying out such an action, the woman continued. Even though this was not the case, there are situations in which you might still have a type of back-and-forth relationship with someone.
Years for myself, after getting married especially, it really opened me up to this new kind of level of attention. And
during the time that he was in a relationship with another person, I was never present with him on any occasion. In conclusion, that says it all. I had been a part of his life ever since I turned 18 years old. In a later segment of her documentary titled My Mind and Me, Selena reflected on her past relationship with Justin. In the documentary, the actor who played the role of Only Murders in the Building stated, "It was a little bit frustrating because I had the impression that I had to go through the most heartbreaking experience any human being could ever experience, and then I would simply forget everything at the drop of a hat. Nevertheless, I think that it was essential, and in the end, it turned out to be the most wonderful event that ever took place in my life." Additionally, she stated that the song Lose You to Love Me was directly inspired by her most recent breakup. I text Julia Michaels and Justin Tranter and said, "I think I'm ready to just say I'm sad," referring to her co-writers on the single that was released in 2019. While we were working on the tune, we spent 45 minutes, possibly the quickest song I've ever written down. Enjoyed this? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content.